Has watching Tiger King fascinated you enough to want to find out more about the biggest cats in the world? If yes, you've come to the right place. While there are 38 species of cats on the planet, the term big cat is usually used to refer to 5 living members of the genus Panthera, namely lion, tiger, leopard, snow leopard and jaguar. Today in this video, we will show you 10 biggest cats in the world, and yes, we're not going to talk about your common garden variety house cat here. We're giving you the big boys, and number 1 is the biggest one of all, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Before we start this video, make sure to hit the like buttons and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get notification of upcoming videos. Let's start this video from the number 10. The clouded leopard. The clouded leopard is a wild cat inhabiting dense forests from the foothills of the Himalayas through mainland Southeast Asia into southern China. The first clouded leopard known to science was brought to London from China in the early 19th century and described in 1821. The cats usually stand 10 to 16 inches tall and are 4 to 6 feet long, almost half of which is the tail. Males tend to be larger and weigh up to 50 pounds, while females rank in at about 35 pounds. Clouded leopards can live to about 17 years old in captivity. Clouded leopards are a vulnerable species. Although officially protected in most range countries, enforcement in many areas is weak. It is estimated that fewer than 10,000 mature individuals remain in the wild, and no single population including more than 1,000 animals. They are definitely larger than your average house cat, weighing around 51 pounds. Yet despite their size, they are excellent climbers. Scientists believe that they do most of their hunting on the ground. They like to feast on deer, pigs, monkeys, and smaller fares such as squirrels or birds. Number 9. The Eurasian Lynx. The Eurasian Lynx is a medium-sized wild cat native to northern, central, and eastern Europe to Central Asia and Siberia, the Tibetan Plateau, and the Himalayas. It inhabits temperate and boreal forests up to an elevation of 5,500 m. The Eurasian lynx is one of the widest-ranging cats in the world, and they are the largest of the lynx species, and at 79 pounds the third largest predator in Europe after the brown bear and the wolf. All lynx fiercely defend themselves when cornered, and although they typically avoid people, they may attack a human if threatened. With its padded, furry claws, the lynx can quietly sneak up on its prey. The numbers of Eurasian lynx are estimated to be around 100, and the decline is due to illegal poaching. Dinaric Alps and the Julian Alps, Slovenia, Croatia, and Bosnia and Herzegovina are home to approximate 130 to 200 lynx. The Eurasian lynx had been considered extinct in these countries since the beginning of the 20th century. Owning a lynx is illegal in many states. Legally owning an exotic big cat requires diligence and dedication to not only the lynx, but all your neighbors. All lynx fiercely defend themselves when cornered, and although they typically avoid people, they may attack a human if threatened. With its padded, furry claws, the lynx can quietly sneak up on its prey. Number 8. The cheetah. The cheetah is a large cat native to Africa and central Iran. It is the fastest land animal, capable of running at 80 to 128 kilometers per hour, and as such has several adaptations for speed, including a light build, long thin legs, and a long tail. These guys are pretty big as well, weighing at an average of 119 pounds. These guys definitely aren't housed cats. Nearly all wild cheetahs can be found in sub-Saharan Africa, where they roam open grassy savanna plains and open forests. A small population lives in northeastern Iran, although only a few remain there. A cheetah can reach 112 kilometers an hour in just 3 seconds, and mind you, that is faster than a sports car can accelerate. Its body has evolved for speed with long legs and elongated spine-adapted claws to grip the ground, and a long tail for balance. Sadly, this beautiful animal is threatened by loss of habitat and prey as well as conflict with humans. As a result, the cheetah is classified as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List, and today an estimated 9,000 to 12,000 remain in Africa. Number 7. The leopard. The leopard is the most elusive and secretive of the large villains. They are extremely difficult to trace and locate in the wild, and it's not because they're tiny at 143 pounds. They aren't exactly kitten, not only big, but they are also insanely strong. They actually pound for pound the strongest of the big cats have been able to climb trees while carrying heavy prey, and they often choose to rest on tree branches. During the day, one reason why leopards sometimes take their prey up in the trees is to ensure that lions or hyenas can't steal them. While the carnivores' preferred food sources are ungulates like antelope, gazelles, and impalas, they feed on many animals that might surprise us. Baboons, hares, rodents, birds, lizards, porcupines, warthogs, fish, and dung beetles are all part of the leopard's extensive menu. There are 7 different subspecies of leopard which differ in their appearance and geographic location, with the African leopard being the most common and widespread and the others being the rare Amur leopard, the Anatolian leopard, the Barbary leopard, the Sinai leopard, the South Arabian leopard. These large cats can live in almost any type of habitat, including rainforests, deserts, woodlands, grassland savannas, forests, mountain habitats, coastal scrubs, shrublands, and swampy areas. In fact, leopards live in more places than any other large cat. Number 6. The Snow Leopard. The Snow Leopard is a 1978 book by Peter Matheson. It is an account of his 2-month search for the snow leopard with naturalist George Schaller in the Dalpo region on the Tibetan Plateau and the Himalayas. They are the only big cats that call the cold deserts of Asia home. These deserts are also known as the Third Pole because they contain ice fields with the largest reserves of fresh water. Outside the northern and southern polar regions, they can grow up to 165 pounds, but are actually capable of taking down animals up to 3 times their own body weight. There could be as few as 4,000 leopards in the wild. However, the exact number is unknown as they are extremely elusive. The main threats they face are habitat loss and deterioration of human-wildlife conflict, loss of prey, poaching for the illegal trade, and climate change. As a result, snow leopards really need our help. The World Wildlife Fund is working alongside communities, governments, and other organizations to address some of the threats snow leopards face. Number 5. The Cougar. The cougar is a large cat of the subfamily Feline. It is native to the Americas. Its range spans from the Canadian Yukon to the southern Andes in South America, and is the most widespread of any large wild terrestrial mammal in the Western Hemisphere. The cougar, which is also commonly referred to as a puma mountain lion or panther, is the second largest cat in North America, unlike other big cats. However, the cougar cannot roar. Instead, the large feline pairs, like house cat cougars, also have similar body types of house cats. Only on a much larger scale, they have slender bodies and round heads with pointed ears. They vary between 5 to 9 feet from head to tail, while males can weigh up to 264 pounds, females weigh less than half. In fact, topping out at nearly 100 pounds. Generally they prey on deer, but also feed on smaller animals if necessary, including domestic animals and livestock. On top of all that, they've also been known to eat insects, skilled and cunning hunters. Cougars stay hidden from their prey until they compound with claws outstretched. Cougars can also climb with ease and leap over 20 feet after killing a large animal. A cougar hides to the carcass and eats in the coming days for the most part. The cougar has no natural enemies and sits atop the food chain. However, they occasionally compete with other predators such as bears and wolves for food. Number 4. The Jaguar. The jaguar is a large felid species, and the only extant member of the genus Panthera native to the Americas. The jaguar's present range extends from the extreme southwestern United States and Mexico in North America, across much of Central America, and south to Paraguay and northern Argentina in South America. These powerful cats were worshipped as gods in many ancient South American cultures, and representations of the jaguar show up in the art and archaeology of pre-Columbian cultures across the jaguar's range. Unlike many other cats, jaguars do not avoid water. In fact, they are quite good swimmers. They hunt fish, turtles, and even caimans, using their incredibly powerful jaws to pierce the animal's skulls. Jaguars also eat deer, peccaries, capybaras, tapirs, and a number of other land animals, which they prefer to ambush at night. Jaguars live alone, and they're territorial. They define their area by marking with their waist or clawing trees. Females have litters of 1 to 4 cubs, which are blind and helpless at birth. The mother stays with them and defends them fiercely from any animal that may approach, even their own father. Young jaguars learn to hunt by living with their mothers for 2 years or more. Jaguars face a number of threats, including habitat fragmentation and illegal killing. South and Central America's high rates of deforestation for grazing land, agriculture, and other uses have not only destroyed jaguars' habitat, but also broken it up. Fragmented forests mean that cats get boxed into patches of forest and can't travel far to find new mates. That kind of isolation can lead to inbreeding and local extinctions. Number 3. The lion. The lion is a species in the family Felidae and a member of the genus Panthera. It has a muscular, deep-chested body, short, rounded head, round ears, and a hairy tuft at the end of its tail. It is sexually dimorphic. Adult male lions have a prominent mane. They are 6.6 to 9.2 feet long from head to tail, and weigh between 242 to 418 pounds, according to the World Wildlife Federation. Not only are male lions generally larger than females, but they also have a distinctive thick mane of hair around their heads that females lack. The lion was once found throughout Africa, Asia, and Europe, but now exists only in Africa with one exception. The last remaining Asiatic lions are found in Sazangur National Park in India, which was primarily created to protect the species. Currently, there are approximately 350 to 400 lions in the park. A lion has many physical characteristics that make it a superb hunter. The vision of a lion, for example, is roughly 6 times more sensitive to light than a human's. This gives lions a distinct advantage when hunting at night. A lion's claws are also retractable, allowing for excellent control when it needs to go in for a kill. Number 2. The Maine Coon. The Maine Coon is the largest domesticated cat breed. It has a distinctive physical appearance and valuable hunting skills. It is one of the oldest natural breeds in North America, specifically native to the U.S. state of Maine, where it is the official state cat. It has a distinctive physical appearance and valuable hunting skills. It's also one of the oldest natural breeds in North America, specifically native to the U.S. state of Maine, where it is the official state cat. On average, males weigh from 13 to 18 pounds, with females weighing from 8 to 12. The height of adults can vary between 10 and 16 inches, and they can reach a length of up to 38 inches, including the tail, which by itself can actually reach a length of 14 inches. In fact, they sometimes can grow much larger than the Eurasian lynx. The world record books for the largest and longest domesticated cats are actually filled with famous Maine Coons. The record was first set back in 2010, when the Guinness World Records accepted a male purebred Maine Coon named Stewie as the longest cat, measuring 48.5 inches from the tip of his nose to the tip of his tail. Number 1. The Siberian Tiger. The Siberian tiger is a population of the Panthera tigris subspecies that is native to the Russian Far East, northeast China, and possibly North Korea. It once ranged throughout the Korean peninsula, North China, and eastern Mongolia. They can grow to the length of 6 to 9 feet, but some can be as long as 11 feet as well. They usually weigh around 300 to 600 pounds, but can also weigh as much as 700 pounds or more. Since Siberian tigers live in such cold regions, an adult tiger needs to eat at least 20 pounds of food every day to survive, but adults can eat as much as 100 pounds of meat in a single meal. Siberian tigers feed mainly on wild boar, elk, and deer, but they also eat lynx and even bears. If the tiger can't find larger prey, it instead feeds on fish, rodents, and rabbits. During normal conditions, around 50% of the tiger's diet will be a wild boar. This is our video on biggest cats. Now, which big cat is your favorite? Let us know in the comments down below. Want to watch more videos about amazing animals and on more topic? Then you